Alright, guys, I want to talk about this for one quick second. So NXT is getting a new makeover, a new look, per se. Um, here's my thoughts on it. Um, okay. I mean, I never kept up with NXT anyway. I mean, I kept up with the wrestlers in there because I said, oh, these guys are pretty cool. Hopefully they make it to the main rosters, but we all know how that played out. There's videos coming out now. People say this is a good direction. It should go this direction. It should go this direction. This is what NXT need to go. They need to go back to the OVW days. You still have the lingering problem of Vince McMahon. You still have the lingering problem of 20 writers. The problem is not the wrestlers. It's the fact that Vince McMahon and them can't write good, compelling television. It's so weird. When I see these reviewers, I'm like, these guys say, well, there's one guy who said, I praise this. I'm like, you praising it? You said, oh, the problem was they kept picking up indie guys. I said, you need the indie wrestlers. You need them because they can carry the big guys into a good match. AJ Styles is one in a million. You need a guy like AJ Styles to help Almost in a match. God knows if Almost was with somebody else, that tag team wouldn't be good. You need a guy like, I don't know, Matt Riddle to be in that roster because let's be honest, Orton, as good as he is, he's pretty boring. And he can't carry Almost. AJ can, but I mean, just really can't. But you need those certain guys for that mode. And you don't have that. You're trying to get rid of all of them. It's like, okay, we're going back to the late 2000, 2007. We all remember that period, how it was not good. Wrestling was not good. The storylines were pretty good, but they was utter shit with the payoffs. And then you got to remember, too, you don't have your Undertaker, you don't have your Triple H no more, your Shawn Michaels, and your Edges, and your Batistas, Orton, those guys who were level caliber superstars anymore because WWE has done a poor job of developing new superstars. The only one they got is Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. You got Drew McIntyre, but it's like he's barely doing anything. And Bobby, you can see Bobby's not a carrier. He needs to work with somebody to carry him. And that's the problem. People are looking like, oh, this is great for us because now we're going to get the Batistas again. Okay? But even Batista said it back then. He wished he had guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk to work with more because they carried him to a good match. The only good matches he said he really had in his career, which I disagree, were Triple H, which I said his match with Taker was good. But I think he said that too. I just misheard him. His match with Taker was great. His matches with Edge are great. But you don't have that caliber of talent no more. And then I'm hearing these reviewers saying they're happy they're going back to OVW days. It's like you need to have your indies in the middle. You don't have that many because most of them have left or they're gone. I mean, because Daniel Bryan and CM Punk were the top two and they're gone. Daniel just left earlier this year. You got Riddle. He'll stay around for a while. Riddle's going to be the next. He's pretty much the next RVD. You know. You just you need the problem with the company today, and I say this before, the company needs to figure out what works. And what they're doing is not working. They could change NXT, make it get a new paint job on it. They could do this on it. They could make it red, blue, orange. It still won't be good. The problem still lies with Vince McMahon in that company, the writing and and Vince. The storylines are terrible. The only good one they got is Roman Reigns. But let's be honest here. I pray to God Roman Reigns don't get injured and this company's fucked. This company don't have nothing. Hell, Roman Reigns had to turn heel. If Roman Reigns never turned heel, the company would be in the shit. You look at AEW. AEW got like 3 or 4 storylines going on. AEW wrestling sucks. All that spot fest. I'm like, I don't care for the spots. I care for the storyline. The Christian Cage and Kenny Omega storyline. Not a fan of it, but it's not bad. It's engaging. The CM Punk and Darby Allin, Punk is selling that match that I'm actually interested to see it. I'm not a fan of Darby Allin. You have what's the other one? Um, Jericho and JF. John Moxley, I don't know what he's doing, but he's trying to find an opponent for, So I mean, you see stuff like that. They have stuff going on. They keeping me interested compared to WWE. The only thing are Roman Reigns. That's it. They need to figure out what they're going to do with this because this new look, this new makeover, this new direction. I don't care if you don't give me compelling storylines. And here's the thing, and the biggest problem with everybody's having right now with NXT is is the jump from main roster for NXT to the main. Like if they, okay. Sorry guys, Netflix is going on in the background. So if if that's the direction they're going, they better make sure what we see on NXT we go to the main roster. That's the problem. Like we're seeing things that are developed on NXT, they don't go to the main roster. Because I'll be quite honest with you, Triple H's NXT was not that good, but Bray Wyatt came out of there. The only character that came was the same as Bray Wyatt, and then it got a little bit better because they had a little bit more production. But that's the only character that stayed the same. And then the Shield. But everybody else who comes from NXT, either their character gets changed, music gets changed, their look gets changed, and it's changed that what worked on NXT doesn't work on the main roster. Well, how about you give them a shot? You don't give them a shot, you change it. It's like that's not what fans were looking for. See how it worked on NXT, and then here you go. That's about it. And I think that's what fans are upset about. Because honestly, this new thing, this new makeover, doesn't do shit for me. All it does is just makes you say, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Okay, I give it a month before they stop with him. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm like that's what I see. So, but that's all I want to say. I think I made this video longer than what it needs to be. And, it's how I feel right now. But we'll see. As always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. What you guys think of the new NXT look? It's still the same thing as always with Johnson Day.